See, now this is why you put women in charge of things. The president of Mexico, Claudia Sheinbaum, clapped back at Trump in a daily press briefing, suggesting sarcastically that the continent of North America should be renamed America Mexicana. And I can't decide if I'm more anxious or excited to find out what True Social has in store for us after the leader of Mexico, a woman, just read our president for filth. Casey, how did we get here, you ask? Don't worry, I will tell you. Walk with me. Trump held a press conference at Mar-a-Lago the other day, because I guess we're doing that again. And one of the wacky ideas that Trump threw out was rebranding the Gulf of Mexico as the Gulf of America. Like the Freedom Prize of the 2020s. If you're too young to get that reference, I don't want to know, don't tell me. So President Sheinbaum is like, I hear your Gulf of America, and I raise you Mexicana America, which is what it was called in 1607. So not only did the president of Mexico embarrass Trump by swiftly clapping back at him, she did so by introducing a piece of history that you know he didn't know anything about. Bruising his ego from two different angles, ate and left no crumbs. I love it.
No le llamamos América Mexicana. Se oye bonito, ¿no?
Ah, sí, muy bonita. Canada's Green Party leader Elizabeth May tags in with an offer to make California the 11th province after Trump suggested that Canada should be the 51st state, because of course he did. Also, it's at this very moment that I realize I have never been a content creator while Trump is under rule, and I'm wondering if I will ever sleep again, because it's January of 2025. It's not the first time that Trump has toyed with the idea of taking sovereign Canadian territory and making it a part of the US. And Trump has made it clear that he's not going to take them physically by force. Instead, he's going to use economic coercion to make them the 51st state, to which DC said, ahem, pardon? And Puerto Rico said, the fuck? Don't get mad, they haven't covered that in my Duolingo yet. And almost all Canadians said, yeah, no thank you. That's a polite but firm pass. However, even Canadian officials are fed up with Trump, and that's how you know it's bad. Also, I'd like to remind you that it's just January and he hasn't even taken office yet, and he's managed to offend both the people above us and the people below us. Canadian leaders are like, we heard you the first time, buddy. It wasn't funny then, and now you're undercutting our sovereignty and our economic prowess. Mind your own country. Dominic LeBlanc, who's like the head guy for US-Canadian relations, is like, listen, it's ridiculous. He's just doing it to agitate people. And Canada's immigration minister, Mark Miller, is like, this is a South Park episode, and not in a good way. Head of the Green Party in Canada, Elizabeth May, is like, no, Canada will not be your 51st state. However, can I interest Canada, Oregon, and Washington in a little 11th province action? She's like, you know those gun laws that your Congress refuses to pass? We already have them in place. Our streets are safe. Come on over. So in conclusion, your embarrassing drunk uncle who has questionable political views but definitive roaming hands is now the leader of our country, darkening what was already a bleak reputation for this country. USA. USA. No, but if any of my Canadian or Mexican friends are watching this, or actually anybody in the entire world, like 70 million plus Americans didn't vote, like at all. So please don't think of us as the drunk uncle. Maybe think of us as the lazy, bored cousin that just doesn't show up for things. I'm so sorry.